In today's video, we're going to be talking about developing something amazing to create positive thinking from within. If you're someone that wants to be positive and find yourself thinking negative more often than not, or if you're someone that tends to dwell on things that you can't change, or if you're in a negative mood more often than not, then please keep on watching because this is a video for you. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a technique that I've integrated in my life, especially the last several years, that has changed my life. If this is something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new and just joining me for the first time, welcome. My name is Jeanne, Agius, your self-care coach. This is the channel dedicated to prioritizing self-care in all aspects of our life so that we can be the best version of ourselves. Today is going to be part one of a three-part series on self-love. And I really wanted to start the first part of the series with something very near and dear and something that has really started this journey for me years ago. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a technique that I've incorporated in my life that has changed my life. For those of you guys who know me, know that I have a natural disposition to be happy. I have a positive outlook in life and I tend to see the brighter side of things. But it was not always the case with me. And positive thinking was something that I literally had to retrain and program my mind into thinking every single day. I had to make it into a habit where today it is less effort for me to do so. But in the beginning, it definitely took some awareness into my thoughts and my thinking. And I'm going to share that with you today. And I hope that you will be able to integrate it in your life to make the changes that you need to live a more happy, positive lifestyle. Now, the technique I'm about to share with you guys has been proven to be effective in my life for many years now. And that's why I want to share with you guys because it has been tested, tried, and true. I truly believe that being optimistic is a superpower. And once you guys have mastered it, you really are invincible. It means that no matter what life throws at you, that you're potentially able to see the brighter side of things. That through the power of optimism, that you're able to persist and enjoy the life that you want to enjoy. The technique I'm talking about is really popular in the law of attraction community, and that is positive what-ifs. Now you're probably wondering, what is a positive what if? So I'm about to share that with you now. Now, how do we take that power back from the negative thoughts such as fear, being worried, and scared take over our mind? We use positive what ifs. Just like how negative what ifs creeps into our mind, instead we turn it around and use positive what ifs, which are what ifs followed by statements that are positive. What if I apply for this job and I end up getting it? What if I upload this YouTube video and it ends up getting 1 million hits? What if I meet a friend that ends up being my significant other or lifetime friend? There are positive what if situations that can be turned with every negative thought that comes into your head. Now, if you're someone that might be going through something not so good right now or not in a good headspace, then you might be thinking that it might be something very hard for you to do, or if you're naturally not a positive person, it might feel very unnatural in the very beginning. But it's something that you have to be aware about and something that you deliberately do every time you have a negative thought in your head. For example, the moment you wake up, you think to yourself, okay, what if I have the best day today? What if I meet someone on the subway and ends up being someone that I end up being friends for life? What if I put on this outfit and end up getting 1 million compliments? Something as simple as that will have a positive impact on your life if you do it and implement it day to day. Even if you do this exercise for a week, for example, if every thought that comes into your mind is something that you're able to see the silver lining, that you're able to turn it around and make it into something positive, that's how you can take your power back. Every single time a negative thought comes into your mind, turn it around into something that can be useful, something that you can take action on. Because if you constantly throw what ifs that are negative around, you're gonna act on that naturally. For example, this YouTube channel is something that I have wanted to do for 10 years now. I have wanted to create a YouTube channel and share my experience, but many what ifs popped into my head. What if it's so saturated and not gonna be successful? What if I upload a YouTube video and I get negative remarks and comments? Because of all my negative what ifs, that is why it took me this long to create a YouTube channel, because I let negative what ifs cloud my mind and to stop me from actually doing something that I have always wanted to do and something that I am super passionate about, which is what led me here today, which is why adopting the positive what ifs turned things around for me and changed things around for me, because every negative thought that came into my mind, I turned it into something positive. What if I do upload the video and I am able to be successful? What if I end up making a difference? What if I end up making a positive impact? What if I'm able to grow a community of very inspirational, motivational network of people that all want to help each other, that just want to empower, inspire, and help each other? That is how I was able to change things around. Now, the consequences of negative thinking is that whatever you actually do think, you end up acting out on. So if you're thinking something negative and you're fearful of that, then you end up acting out on that fear, or as a result, not acting at all. Hence, going back to my YouTube journey and why it took me so long to actually create this channel, because I was scared. And because I was scared, I did nothing at all. I didn't even try. And how are you supposed to know that you are about to fail something if you don't try? And if you fail something, then you're still gaining something, because you're learning what didn't work and how to make it better next time. Growing up, I always thought that overthinking something and thinking the worst case scenarios was a protective measure for me, because it was part of my personality, because I was type A, because I was a planner. I wanted to make sure that no matter what happens, that I had all bases covered, that I was 10 steps ahead. So worst case scenarios that happen, I had plan A, B, and C. But what I didn't realize was through time, this type of thinking actually attracted negative things from happening. Now, all this negative thinking could really be a fear of rejection, a fear of failure, fear of if I put X amount of time into something, that it might be a waste of time if it doesn't work out. But the key of all of this is to realize that there is a silver lining to every negative outcome that may happen. By not acting out on something, you won't be able to find what that silver lining and opportunity is. For example, going back to my YouTube journey, every video that I put out, I'm always looking for feedback and looking for ways to improve. Yes, I'm putting myself out there. Yes, I'm making myself more vulnerable, but that is the only way that I'm able to improve and to be better. And through this journey, I'm able to refine my skills and improve and know what's best for me. Negative thinking definitely has its consequences, but you can definitely take that power back through positive thinking. Now, the power of thoughts is bigger than you can ever imagine. What you think about each and every day can really transfer over into the energy that you give off to people. So if you're thinking negative all day, like no one likes me, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough, then people are going to naturally get that from you. But if you walk into a room with a smile, introduce yourself and say hi and start talking to them, they'll get your energy. They'll sense that positive energy. I have really used that to my advantage because I use positive thinking into meeting people. I joined a gym recently in October, and I have made a conscious effort to meet someone new every single day and to walk around with my head up high and by smiling. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it really works. And I have met some wonderful people at the gym. And I think that that has to do with the energy that I give off. And in turn, they also give me back the same positive energy. And if I come across someone that might feel a little bit guarded, instead of thinking something negative about them, I try to change my thoughts around and think, well, what if they're having a bad day? What if they're going through something and that's why they are that way that day? But what if they are really kind and that they might just need a little bit more time opening up? So the power of your thoughts can really transfer over into your energy. So that is also something that is very impactful in my life. Alright, so if there's one thing I want you guys to take away from the end of this video, it is that whatever you end up focusing on grows. So let that be something good. Instead of focusing on worst case scenario, change that into thinking best case scenario. Now, I challenge you, even for a day or a week or even one thought, to turn it around into something positive. Instead of inserting negative thought, change that into something positive. Insert positive what if statement. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you guys. Please feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what works for you and what doesn't. Please like this video and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notifications for weekly videos on all things self-care. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.